And the title of this mini podcast is Getting in Your Own Way. Who's never gotten into their own way? Nobody you know. In addition to being human, that's the one thing we all have in common. What does it mean to get in your own way? I'm pretty certain that there are more answers to that question than we have time for, but it seems there's one thing we all do that keeps us steeped in doo-doo. What, you ask? Pretending that we're not enough. It begins when we learn addition. No, not math, but the process of adding things to ourselves that we believe will make us more acceptable, more whole. Reminds me of a story from eons ago. I was 14 years old and in need of muscles. I was a skinny bag of bones, and in my eyes, it was depriving me of being eligible for the prize of being accepted and perfected. I would read comic books mainly about superheroes, Superman, Batman, Aquaman, Green Lantern, and Flash. In there, I would see ads for the Mike Marvel Muscle Course. I saved up my allowance and sent away for the answer to my prayer. You didn't need to lift weights, was its claim. I couldn't wait for it to arrive in the mail. When it did, was I in for a surprise. Aside from doing knee bends and jumping jacks and push-ups, its secret to building big muscles like the ones seen in the ad, you had to extend your arms out to the side like you were being frisked and crumple a full sheet of newspaper in each hand. That was the Mike Marvel secret to building bulging muscles that was kept from the world until now. Needless to say, I crumpled more newspaper sheets than the Daily Planet could produce, but got no amazing results, other than maybe a better grip. It took me well into my adult years to get a grip that I was enough. It happened when I learned about subtraction. That's the process of removing all the things you thought you needed to be whole. What have you added to yourself over the years to make you look better in the eyes of your peers? The old phrase, keeping up with the Joneses, comes to mind. You eventually notice that those things haven't worked. What to do? Start subtracting those things from your life. It goes well past physical possessions. It's attitudes, points of view, ways of doing things, etc., that aren't working for you. One by one, retire those additions and find yourself in the process. A whole you that's comfortable in your own skin. Getting out of your own way is a subtraction routine that removes the accumulated mental fat and makes you a lean machine, one that can cast out false gods and make you feel like a king or a queen. All the best, John.